Imagine this scenario for a second. You walk into Costco, that massive warehouse where everyone and their grandmother swears they're saving money. The fluorescent lights are buzzing. The aisles stretch out like some kind of retail airport. And you're standing there with a cart that's literally the size of a small vehicle, thinking to yourself, where do I even start? But here's what hits you after about 5 minutes in that place. This isn't just a store, this is a battleground. The shelves are stacked to the ceiling, people are filling carts like they're preparing for the apocalypse. And everywhere you look there's deals. Massive signs screaming savings at you from every direction. But here's the dirty little secret that nobody wants to admit. Most people, they have absolutely no idea what they're doing in there. They walk right past the best savings in the entire store. They overpay for years without even realizing it. And for seniors, people living on fixed incomes, social security checks, pensions that barely keep up with inflation, that's not just inconvenient. That's devastating. So today we're doing something different. We're exposing the real Costco products that can save seniors serious money, protect their health, and eliminate massive headaches. And I'm not talking about your boring clip coupons and check the flyer kind of advice. We're talking about hidden gems, products that corporate doesn't shout about because frankly, they'd rather you didn't know. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn your Costco membership into a money-saving machine that works for you every single month. But before we dive in, do me one favor. If this video helps you save money even one single time, hit that like button and subscribe. Because here's what we believe, spending smart will always beat spending more. Alright, let's get into it. We're starting with the deal that's become almost legendary at this point. Costco's rotisserie chicken. Now every retail store has their bait, right? That one product they use to lure you through the doors. For Costco, it's that glorious golden perfectly roasted $4.99 rotisserie chicken. $4.99. The price hasn't budged in over a decade. Meanwhile, everything else in America has gone up faster than your blood pressure during tax season. Gas prices? Through the roof? Groceries? Ridiculous. A bag of chips now costs what a full meal used to cost. But Costco's rotisserie chicken? Locked in at under $5. And this isn't some sad, pathetic little chicken that looks like it skipped leg day at the gym. We're talking about a 3-pound juicy golden-skinned powerhouse. One bird feeds a family dinner. Then somehow magically, it still stretches into chicken salad the next day, soup the day after that, sandwiches for lunch. It's like the chicken that keeps on giving. The gift card of the poultry world. Now here's the kicker, and this is where it gets interesting. Costco actually loses money on every single chicken they sell. That's right. It's what business experts call a loss leader. They hook you with that chicken, they get you in the door with that irresistible price. And then they're counting on you to fill your cart with $200 worth of other stuff. So yeah, that chicken might cost you $5, but by the time you roll out of there with a kayak you didn't know you needed, a box of muffins the size of your head, and enough toilet paper to last until the next presidential election, Costco's already won. But you know what? For seniors, this is still a no-brainer. Think about it. You're saving money on cooking. You're saving time on prep. You're getting real quality protein without standing over a hot stove for an hour. Got arthritis in your hands? Doesn't matter. The chicken's already cooked. All you have to do is carve it up and enjoy. That's pure value right there. Alright, let's shift gears and get serious for a second. 1 in 3 people over the age of 65 struggles with hearing loss. That's not a small number. That's millions of people. And the hearing aid industry? Oh, they know it. They know exactly how desperate people are to hear their grandkids, to watch TV without blasting the volume, to have normal conversations again, and they charge accordingly. Most companies out there will charge you like they're selling you a Ferrari instead of a pair of tiny devices for your ears. The average price for hearing aids in America? Around $4,600 for a pair. $4,600 for a pair. $4,600. That's not healthcare. That's highway robbery with a medical license. Now Costco's answer to this insanity? Their Kirkland signature hearing aids. About $1,599 for a pair. That's nearly a third of the usual price. We're talking thousands of dollars in savings. And before you think, well, it must be cheap quality then. Let me stop you right there. This isn't some stripped-down bare-bones version that barely works. You get the full package. Free hearing tests, in-store, professional fittings by actual licensed specialists. Bluetooth streaming, so yes, you can finally hear the TV without turning your living room into a rock concert. rechargeable batteries, so you're not constantly buying those tiny expensive button cells. And here's the best part. 6 months to try them risk-free. 6 months. That's enough time to hear your grandkids tell you about whatever TikTok trend they're obsessed with. That's enough time to hear your neighbor's lawnmower that never shuts up. That's enough time to hear every squeaky floorboard in your house that you forgot existed. And if you don't like them, Costco gives you your money back. No questions asked. No guilt trips. No well, you've used them so. Compare that to other retailers who nickel and dime you for every single follow-up adjustment, every battery replacement, every tiny service call. Costco just builds it all into the price up front. So instead of draining your retirement fund on hidden fees and overpriced devices, you're left with money to actually enjoy your life. And you can hear it too. Now let's move from hearing to seeing, because the next item on this list will make you squint. Not from bad eyesight, but from disbelief at how much you've been overpaying. Prescription eyeglasses. Walk into most optical shops and you're looking at $300 minimum for a pair of frames. And we're talking about frames that probably cost the manufacturer about $10 to make in some factory overseas. Then throw in the special lenses, the coatings, the anti-glare, the bifocals, the progressive lenses. Suddenly you're dropping more on glasses than you do on groceries for the entire month. It's absurd. Costco completely flips the script on this scam. Frames that cost $300 at LensCrafters or wherever else, $150 at Costco, sometimes less. And we're not talking about knockoff brands that fall apart in 2 weeks. You'll find Ray-Ban in there, Oakley, and even Kirkland's own surprisingly solid line that holds up just as well. Plus, and this is huge, many Costco locations have on-site optometrists. You can literally get your eye exam done and walk out with new glasses the same day. No extra appointments. No waiting weeks for some lab to mail your lenses. No insurance paperwork circus, where you're trying to figure out what's covered and what's going to cost you an arm and a leg. For seniors, where vision changes more often than the weather, this matters tremendously. You need affordable updates. You need backup pairs in case you lose one or sit on them. You need reading glasses, distance glasses, maybe even prescription sunglasses. Costco makes all of that possible without you needing to remortgage your house. It's like finally kicking those overpriced optical chains to the curb and working with someone who actually respects your wallet. All right, let's talk pills. Not the kind your doctor prescribes, but the vitamins and supplements that seniors rely on every single day. Vitamin D for your bones. Omega-3s for your heart. Multivitamins for everything in between. Calcium, magnesium, B12, the list goes on. Now walk into any drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, wherever, and you'll find these tiny bottles that look like they're selling diamonds instead of vitamin C. And the price per pill? Outrageous. It's like buying bananas by the slice, instead of the bunch. It makes no sense, but they do it anyway because they can. Costco's Kirkland Signature Vitamins flip that entire model on its head. We're talking bulk bottles with hundreds of tablets for a fraction of the price. And before you start worrying about quality, let me share a secret with you. Many of those Kirkland supplements, they're identical to the name brands. Sometimes they're even made in the exact same facilities. Same ingredients, same dosages, same quality control. The only thing missing? The marketing budget. See, when you buy a name brand vitamin, you're not just paying for the pill. You're paying for the celebrity endorsements, the fancy commercials, the glossy magazine ads. Kirkland cuts all that out and just gives you the product. For seniors on fixed incomes, this isn't just a nice perk or a fun little discount. This is the difference between taking your supplements every single day like you're supposed to, versus skipping them because they're too expensive and you have to choose between your health and your electric bill. Costco's bulk bottles make long-term health affordable, and when you're saving 50 to 70% compared to regular drugstores, that membership card practically pays for itself in the vitamin aisle alone. So just to recap what we've covered so far, we've got a chicken that's basically America's cheapest dinner plan, hearing aids that save you thousands of dollars, eyeglasses at half price, and supplements that don't require you to take out a loan. And trust me, we are just warming up here, because Costco's warehouse of secrets runs deep, and the next items on this list will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about shopping smart. Let's talk about the one thing that keeps half of America upright every morning.
Coffee.
Now, most people don't really think about it, but coffee has quietly turned into a luxury item over the past decade. Starbucks will happily charge you $6 for what basically amounts to brown water with some steamed milk on top. Do that every single day and you're bleeding hundreds of dollars a month just to stay awake. It's madness when you actually sit down and calculate it. Costco says absolutely not to that entire business model. Enter Kirkland Signature Coffee. Massive bags, 2.5 to 3 pounds each, that make roughly 120 cups per bag. Do the math on that. It comes out to about 33 cents per cup. 33 cents. That's less than a pack of gum. Meanwhile, at your local cafe, 33 cents isn't even enough for them to let you smell the beans through the window. But here's the twist that Starbucks absolutely does not want you to know. Some of those Kirkland coffee bags, they're literally roasted by Starbucks. Same beans. Same roasting machines. Same quality control process. But with a Kirkland label slapped on and sold at a fraction of the price. It's like buying a Mercedes with a Kia badge on the front. But guess what? It drives exactly the same. And the quality is legit. Rich flavor, plenty of antioxidants for your health. Options in decaf, organic, light roast, dark roast, whatever you prefer. Store it properly in an airtight container, and it stays fresh for months. For seniors trying to stretch every dollar without sacrificing their morning ritual, Costco coffee is the ultimate upgrade that doesn't feel like a downgrade. You're still getting your premium coffee experience. You're just not paying premium prices for it. Now let's move into the kitchen with something you probably don't think about very often. Olive oil. Most people just grab whatever bottle is on sale and call it a day. But if you've ever shopped at Whole Foods or any specialty store, you know that premium olive oil can get expensive fast. $20 for a single bottle. And it's not even that big. You use it for a couple weeks and it's gone. Costco, you can grab Kirkland Signature Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil in a massive 2-liter bottle for way less than that. And this isn't some shady watered-down knockoff that tastes like it was pressed in someone's garage. This is cold-pressed, USDA organic, high-quality oil that rivals premium imports from Italy and Greece in both flavor and nutritional value. Now this isn't just about taste, although the taste is excellent. Olive oil is one of the healthiest fats you can cook with. It supports heart health. It reduces inflammation throughout your body. It helps keep your cholesterol levels in check. For seniors who are laser-focused on keeping the doctor off speed dial, this oil is genuinely a lifesaver. It's like getting premium gasoline at regular prices, except in this case it's actually improving your body instead of your car. And one bottle, it can last you for months. Store it in a cool, dark place and it keeps its flavor and nutritional benefits intact the whole time. So if you've been overpaying for those tiny boutique bottles with the fancy Italian labels and the romantic descriptions about hillsides in Tuscany, Costco just handed you a way to save serious money and still cook like you're on a Mediterranean vacation. Alright, let's hit the dairy aisle for a second. Specifically, let's talk about Costco's Kirkland Signature Organic Greek Yogurt. The yogurt aisle at a regular grocery store is basically a scam when you break it down. Those tiny single-serve cups? $1.50 each. And they barely hold 3 spoonfuls. You want enough protein to actually keep you full? You're dropping $20 a week easy. Costco flips that entire script upside down. Giant tubs of thick, creamy organic Greek yogurt at a fraction of the cost. Packed with protein to help you maintain muscle mass as you age. Loaded with probiotics to keep your digestive system running smoothly. And no sketchy additives or artificial ingredients. This stuff isn't just a snack, it's fuel. Seniors especially benefit from the high protein content because it helps maintain muscle mass, which is critical for staying active and preventing falls. And the probiotics? They're essential for digestive health, which, let's be honest, becomes more important as we get older. It's like having a protein shake that doesn't taste like drywall powder mixed with disappointment. And the versatility is incredible. Use it in smoothies for breakfast. Make parfaits with some berries and granola. Use it in baking to replace sour cream or oil. Mix it with herbs and spices for a healthy dip. When you're shopping smart, versatility is everything. Because one product that does 5 jobs is way more valuable than 5 products that each do one job.